was going to do a quick little video on how to kind of tweak some of these holsters a little bit. If you've got a heat gun, that's great. If you don't, a blow dryer will work just fine. And what I do, like, if you need to add like some cant or something to this clip, you can heat it up right here. Hold it about 2 to 3 inches away from where you're heating it up. Try and heat it pretty evenly, and this will start like lifting up when you get this warm enough, and you can just kind of bend it and hold it over till it cools off, or bend it whichever way you need to. You know, like right there, you could bend that down, heat it and bend it down for a little bit tighter to the belt, or if that's bent in too much or too little, you can heat that part up. As far as the overall holster goes, if there's a part that's up against you that's like poking into you, which I try and round off all the corners and polish them up, but you know, everybody's built a little bit different. But like, say that part right there was digging into your hip, you could heat that up and then just push that in, like that would be away from your body, and that will you know, keep it from doing that. Of course, there's 2 retention screws here, and they're pretty self-explanatory. But as far as, you know, customizing, I guess, just so it fits you better, you can do it pretty easily. And most everyone has a hairdryer or a heat gun, and that's really all it takes. So pretty easy stuff. Quick thing I forgot to mention, it only takes about 30 seconds or so with a hairdryer, maybe a little bit more. Heat gun's probably going to be a lot quicker when it starts getting workable. And when you're doing this, or when I'm doing this anyway, I like to have the gun in the holster, just so if, like, while you're heating this up, this is obviously going to get hot too, and just so it doesn't lose its form, I like to heat it up with the gun in the holster. And it's going to get a little looser probably while you're doing that. So if you want to keep the same retention that you have, I would not have these tightened all the way down while you're doing that, so that when it hardens back up, you can tighten them back down and get that retention back. It's not going to be a big difference, especially if you're just working right here. If you were working up here, it'd be a lot different, but it will probably get a little bit looser just because it's heating up. But like I said, 30 seconds to a minute with a hairdryer, probably 15 seconds to 30 seconds with a heat gun, and keep the gun in the holster so that it doesn't lose its form.